Alright, we're ready to go back in game. Let me stop this bouncy. There we go. The game's loading up. First game between Optimus and Tarrantius, the second semi-final. Winner of this qualifies. The loser will have to play the third place match to see if he can still make it into the DSCL Open of 2017.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, just for a second, wait, third place match? No, this is semi-finals. So, no fear. Optimus is still very, very so capable of advancing. And, looks like we have quite a cool matchup here.
Definitely. I played Optimus last year in the qualifier, and I was really happy that I got one Viking kill. And I celebrated that for a long time, even though I lost horribly. So it's going to be amazing to watch these two play.
All right. In the top left, we have the blue Terran from Team Dead Pixels. He is Optimus.
And in the bottom right, from Team Penta, what's the full name of that team?
I think it's just Penta. I mean, Penta's Greek for 5, right?
That's true. It's a Protoss player. It's Tarrantius.
So, sorry to deviate from our usual StarCraft shenanigans, but how are you guys enjoying this lovely Dutch weather today?
I'm seeing a lot of thunder and lightning flashes outside. It's amazing.
It is.
When you're inside, it's actually pretty nice to watch.
Oh,
I
it's
feel
like
sorry for those who are not inside.
Yeah, I got rain on the bit going, on my trusty bike on the way home. So I guess I had a very Dutch day.
I visited my father in Amsterdam last weekend, and actually went cycling with him. It's been a very long time since we did that. But then at some point I said, "Well, see," and I took a right towards Nijmegen, and then I had to. I think for the first 60 kilometers, it was just rain torrenting down like non-stop. I was as wet as it could get. But unfortunately, the last 30, 40 kilometers was all sunny again. And as I approached Nijmegen, over the dike, I mean, it was all sun, everything happy. So it was a good experience. Rain is not fun, but then when the sun comes through again, life gets so much better.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely true. And even though we're inside, we're still getting wet from this StarCraft, right?
No, I was just so hoping no one was going to make that one.
We were so close to making this a cool, like, family-friendly story, but now...
I guess we're all sweaty because of all the excitement.
Yes.
All
There's
right.
a early Reaper coming in, and it's already getting a probe kill.
Oh yeah, wow.
There's a game to cast.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Optimus is known for two things, it's one, he used to be Thermal's teammate, and the fact that he had some very similar play styles. Okay, that didn't come out quite the way I wanted. I was just gonna say, like, he's got really good Reaper control, just like you, Thermal.
Okay.
It's not just Reaper teaching every game, okay?
I assume he won't. He does like to play aggressive. Has always been my experience with his play style. I do feel glad this is the first we actually get to cast a TVP today. That's I feel always a very innovating matchup. Getting another pro kill. Good job here, Optimus. 2 pro kills already on
getting
this.
out? Oh,
Whoa!
Just
One
didn't get
more
the last
shot.
hit. That already started the animation, but couldn't quite finish it.
Wow! So good Reaper control. Those
2
few pro
kills
kills.
is pretty good for just one Reaper.
And these skins, it takes so much time to get used to.
I know. They're also dark.
Yeah, and saturated. It's not a lot at all, I guess.
You can't turn these off, right? Can you?
I don't think you can. No.
All right.
I mean, they paid money for that, right? They deserve to annoy you. They paid for it.
Could you also, wait. You can also unlock them with the battle chest, right? Or the war chest, sorry.
That's true. But
Don't you have to pay to get access to the war chest?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I do, sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
I forgot I did that.
Alright, so we have Optimus' favorite unit, the Oracle, right now, right outside his base. There is no turret or a widow mine in his mineral line.
Fancy ass Oracle.
There is a Viking and an... well, he was taking his time there. He could have actually killed like 2 or 3 SCVs easily there, I felt, but I guess he's not.
In the end, he got nothing.
Oh, God, but mine.
Yeah, I see the minus now shooting particle effects. Does it do that like all the time for the opposing player? Like you can easily see that?
Not
I've
yet,
never
I
seen
think.
that before.
I think after the patch.
Then it will just be visible when it's loading.
Exactly.
Right?
Interesting.
That's the suggestion now, anyway. So, to all you players listening, there's a big design patch coming up. A mothership core is going to get removed. Raven going to get completely redesigned. Stuff like the mine as well. Of course, these are all suggestions right now. So Blizzard wants your input. If you don't like them, go and test them out in the test map, and then lots of things may yet happen. But it's going to be a big redesign, I think, anyway. So we're up for a bit of a shift in the meta, I think.
Just make your voices heard. Make sure I don't lose my trusty Raven.
I don't think the Raven right now is as good as it used to be. Like I like the old mass Raven, which was
I need it. My mass battlecruiser can't defeat Tempest without my point defense drones.
That's true.
Yeah, very valid point.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So let's see what's happening this game. Optimus is choosing to build some tanks. So it seems like tank bio.
Yeah, I heard he likes that. It's super standard so far. Like he made a single cyclone, a single tank.
Yeah.
If he really wants to put on the cheese, you could make a single floor.
I really like that tanks can be built now against Protoss, because it's been a long time since that wasn't possible.
Yeah. Oracle's still scanning around. Optimus taking his third, where Tarrantius has been mining from his for a little bit so far. Viking now chasing this Oracle away. Both players just playing like super standard, kind of trying to feel each other out. You know, Optimus is a single widow mine at a position which doesn't do a whole lot. Keeps walking around.
Just missed the Phoenix.
The Oracle's actually
coming back.
Yeah,
is it getting the Oracle?
I think it's gonna get the Oracle. And
that's amazing.
Man.
How did he know?
Oh, but so there's no detection now for the other widow mine that the Oracle was going towards.
Wait, there's another widow mine. Yeah, it's already got 4 kills.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting a cannon, but that's not gonna be enough, and he's gonna get another 2 pro kills.
More kills.
He was not
these
counting on
Archons
that.
look like dark Archons from StarCraft.
Oh wow, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
These are like OG dark Archons, man.
They're gonna mind control the Terran units.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
Well, that's wasted energy because Terran units are not that good.
Well, I think a mind control battlecruiser.
Yeah, but you know who makes battlecruisers against Protoss?
Hey,
Cook almost does.
I do.
All right, so he's finished the armory. Is he actually gonna make a floor now? I want to see. Oh, he's still making a tank.
Man.
Nice scan here. Sees the entire Protoss army, but he doesn't see the warp in and the warp prism. He still has a Viking somewhere. It's in the main.
Might just be for +1 attack for the tanks, maybe.
Oh, I'm not sure if Tarrantius wants to attack into this.
Jesus.
No,
Set up a
it's not
flank
going
with
to
the
happen.
Archon, but
All his zealots
not
are
going to
going
be
down.
enough. He does kill a lot of SCVs at this point, but he's losing all of his zealots.
That wall, even though it wasn't finished just yet, was so important right
He's
there.
gonna get back here.
The Archons are going down, dark or not. They won't survive. That was a very important wall. I do like what Tarrantius tried to do. He got a few adepts in early, so that tanks started attacking those when his army attacked. So he distracted the tank fire, which was pretty nice. But the rest of the positioning, the wall, it didn't work.
Yeah. So right now Optimus is kind of applying basic math, where if you completely destroy your opponent's army, you still have a significant amount of army left. You just kind of push. And Tarrantius does warp in a significant amount of charge slots with +1/+1. The Marines are on +1 as well, but there are tanks. A Widow Mine is well set up. It's very annoying Cyclone.
The siege tanks are so strong against the Zealots. And the Zealots are going down one by one without really doing a lot.
That micro from you, I was gonna say that micro from Euthermal, but it's Optimus. Ah.
Yeah, it's just
Thermal, Optimus, same thing. But the thing is, both of them would win, and Optimus is showing that again.
Yeah,
GG.
that's critical mass. There's too much here to take care of for Tarrantius. Very thorough play, I have to say, about Optimus with a great hold against that that push from the Protoss didn't really stand that much of a chance if you look at that fight.
No, not at all. He should have, when he saw the wall, he should have immediately evacuated. That was just not going to happen with the tanks behind it.
Can you hear like the rain on my window hitting? I think you can hear it.
I'm not sure because I also hear rain on my window, so I'm not sure if it's what I'm hearing is mine or yours.
I can't hear the rain, but sometimes there's a train.
Oh,
You're
right,
a poet and you didn't even know it.
That is very true.
I can't claim that was unintentional, unfortunately. Alright guys, game number 2 is coming up, and it's an important one.
Abyssal Reef. This is a really good map for mass battlecruiser against Protoss, so
thank you for emphasizing.
Should be able to do that, right?
Nice. So you actually still play battlecruiser, right, Koektrommel?
I do when I play. I haven't had a lot of time to play yet. As you can see, I'm not in any league yet this season.
Right.
But when I do, it definitely is battlecruiser.
Awesome.
Well, I guess your match history is less embarrassing than mine.
You know, you have those times when you don't have a lot of time to play regularly, so you just play once every few weeks. But then the first few games, you're just starting to get used to playing the game again. And you lose everything because you don't know how anything works anymore. But then after those few games, you stop playing, and then it takes a few weeks before you play again, and you have that same problem. And then you basically lose everything for a few months. Has anyone ever experienced that, or is it just me?
I always lose everything for a few months, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh well.
Alright guys, the game is loaded up. Game number 2.
Alright. Well, he's on the ropes here. In the bottom right, we have the red Protoss from Team Penta. He is Tarrantius.
Tarrantius, yeah, right.
Tarrantius, yeah.
And in the top left, he is just some Terran.
The Dutch giant!
This is the name Optimus!
The immovable object! It is Vincent Optimus.
Like it. I love it.
I wish he was playing for Team Prime when it still existed.
Optimus Prime.
Didn't we have an Optimus Prime? Like an actual Korean player named Optimus Prime? Well,
I think it was like a title they used for the player who was best on their team. It was referred to as the Optimus Prime. But I'm not sure.
I never thought the movies were that cool, but oh well.
Oh no, I saw that one like live action movie thing. That was horrendous. It's one of those movies you watch on the plane because you're like, well, I'm on the plane, so let's watch this movie. It's gonna be easy, but I mean, I never get sick on the plane, but that plane ride, I got sick on the plane.
But so, which of the 5 Transformer movies did you watch?
I only watched one. To me, it's just one, and that was enough. I don't know. It was this one with
a difference between them?
Yeah, they're sneaking around the house at some point, trying not to wake the mother, and it's like.
Right, yeah, that's the first one.
What am I watching? Okay, so there have been more after that. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, they decided to make like 5 more or something.
How? All right.
I like that Tarrantius is scouting for proxies because he knows Optimus is the kind of player who will proxy rip you on 2-player map. Instead, he's Reaper expanding like he always does. Well, often does. So Optimus gets a good scout off. Not a whole lot of information so far. I mean, Tarrantius isn't aware of the expansion, but I think he should be able to deduce as such.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
going for the Stargate again.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a very similar game to the previous one. You know.
I think so.
Except
he's actually getting his first probe kill in exactly the same way, with a grenade at the cast.
Yeah, just going to run out and just have fun elsewhere, and he's probably going to jump up again once he gets enough HP. Reapers have 60 HP. That's a lot.
That is a lot, and they recover it too, and they throw bombs, and they're a tier 1.
Can you actually jump off that cliff? You can. Oh my god.
Shit.
And when you, after the patch, you're able to use mules on gas. Reaper all-ins will be even more fun.
That's so true, though. Like, do they stack on the refinery? I wonder.
It's one can be in a refinery at a time, I think. And if you have 2 in one refinery, I think that's optimal. Because they stay a bit longer inside.
Right.
Oh, so they don't stack upon the SCVs?
No, it's just like with minerals.
Wait, no. With minerals, the mule can stack up on top of an SCV, right? You can
exactly. No, that's what I meant. An SCV and a mule can go in together, I think.
Okay, cool. But no 2 mules.
No 2 mules. And
Guys,
if you use 3 mules on one refinery, it will be pointless. That's what I read.
So the Reaper just died, and there's an Oracle actually heading towards Optimus base. And this time he has a Viking in place, and he didn't have that previous time in Tarrantius, even though he could have actually killed a lot of SCVs.
He is actually just flying in, but he does catch one of the SCVs. Does he lose the Oracle? I think he will, and it is going down.
Sick.
Well, if he hadn't lost it to the Viking, he would have lost it to the Widow Mine.
Oh, right.
That is
one
true.
right over there.
That is some amazing positioning.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the sickest BM, like, just turn the Viking around at the last moment, like, I don't need this Viking, and then the probe just dies, the Oracle just dies to the Widow Mine anyway.
Oh, that would be really cool.
So this Oracle...
No, okay, so no map hacks, I'm sorry.
No.
There's another one.
Let's see what it does.
Another Widow Mine?
No, another
Oracle, right, okay, yeah.
Gets 1 SCV, 1 Marine, and gets out of there.
There's 2 Widow Mines on random spots on the map right now. I really wonder if Tarrantius is going to fly into it. He didn't put it on the main path, so I guess that's easier to avoid.
He is building more Stargates, and he's building a fleet beacon.
Oh my god.
It's happening.
Yeah,
he's building Graviton Catapult. It's happening.
he's actually going to go carriers.
Air weapons +1. Let's do this. Let's go.
Yeah, that's just how he does it. He doesn't even have a 3rd base yet, He's just gonna try and maybe contain Optimus for a bit.
Look at that carrier skin. It's not finished yet, but just the animation of the tooltip. That looks like some badass carrier.
Yeah. So the timing for Optimus last game was, I think, around +1/+1 finishing, but he didn't actually push. He stayed in his base, waited for that push from Tarrantius. If he does that again, oh my god, he's actually getting a mothership.
He's already getting a mothership before his first carrier is even halfway finished. This is so awesome. He's using a mothership to be able to cloak 2 adepts.
Hashtag worth. Okay, so he's got 2 Stargates?
Right, so Optimus has not scouted for a long time. He's not aware of anything that's happening right now.
No, he doesn't. He has no idea what's going on.
Just making Marines.
If he did, he would have attacked a long time ago.
Yeah, okay, so that's not me.
I really like the single Phoenix too, just hanging around with the Oracle. When it lifts something, nothing is able to shoot it.
Air support. Oh, there we go. First carrier. Bam.
Wow, that is a badass thing.
Oh, and it expands. It looks like an inverted void ray.
Yeah, it does, kind of.
It's an interesting design. Okay, so he's actually going to lose the Phoenix to the Viking. It's a bit of a waste, I guess. But I guess the whole point of this is just pressure, try to keep Optimus in his base, just be annoying. And
Optimus
make carriers.
is going for a drop. On the left side, you see 2 full manifacts going in.
Well, there are cannons in the position.
Cannons?
There are.
What game is this?
They can go below, I think, into the main.
Oh, so just drop the scan. He sees
it now, but that's very late.
And he sees a fleet beacon, so...
He's immediately putting down another starport.
Yeah. So what do? I think you just make Vikings and Marines.
You make a lot of Vikings. I think he doesn't have the infrastructure for it, but the Taurus with the high impact load.
Okay, so what's he gonna... Oh, he can't fly in. He gets denied by the mothership core, or by the mothership with the double pylon.
That's a hard turtle shell. This turtle has a hard shell.
cannons. Just
So a small push is going to his fourth. I'm not sure if Tarrantius will be able to protect that because it is risky to, if he doesn't have a lot of carriers yet, to get out there. But
yeah, this fourth. Oh, he's got 3 carriers, mothership core.
yeah, he shouldn't
He's
risk
gonna.
it.
You know, the funny thing is, Optimus doesn't have a Raven or anything, so he's gonna be super dependent on scans in order to actually detect anything.
Yeah, and he's already using a lot of scans just to see what's up here. He has a small marine force, but that's not going to do that.
He's picking off
Do those
interceptors.
interceptors bleed?
No, it's just particle effects for looking cool.
It's chemtrails.
Well, these don't do anything. Oh wait, so that does make them chemtrails.
Can someone can someone explain to me how Reaper jetpacks work on this underwater map?
It's air instead of fuel that they release. So
It's red burning air.
that doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. If you release air, you should sink instead of.
I like how Tarrantius, he's got 6 cannons at the top of his natural ramp. Like, he's playing full campaign here.
Yeah, this push, he should be able to defend this, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of Marines, I guess, but he doesn't want to engage underneath the cannons. But then again, I guess.
Oh, he's starting to lose his carriers. He just lost 1.
Oh, he's focusing. Well, he's trying to just kill interceptors. I guess it's working.
But he still has like 9 or 10.
Yeah, there's not enough interceptors left. He can't do any damage.
I think it's enough. I think it's enough to hold at least.
It's close. I mean, if he doesn't kill the carriers, then it's just not going to do anything.
And if the carriers survive, the interceptors are so cheap for what they're worth. So you can just rebuild them again.
Oh, and Storm is about to finish, so Mass Marine is going to be a whole lot less effective.
Do you see what I'm seeing in the production tab?
Yeah, these carriers.
No, look at the Terran.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
It's happening.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh man. But he's not getting weapon refits, Yamato Cannon, and that's a big mistake. Against carriers, you need Yamato Cannon. How can you forget? I mean, everyone plays battlecruisers all the time, right? So you know what to do.
Well, you have to be honest here. Tarrantius, his economy has been mostly unaffected. I mean, he did lose his 4th while it was being built. I guess that's a big deal because Optimus is on 4 bases right now. So income-wise, there is a bit of a difference.
Yeah, and battlecruisers counter carriers hard.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Because of the Yamato Cannon, it's so strong against carriers.
He's adding on a Ghost Academy and 2 barracks. Why does he need 2 additional barracks? He's got 8. Oh, okay, 5. I guess it's a good idea.
Ghosts are really strong because once you EMP the carriers, they only take 1 Yamato to kill.
For real.
Right.
So usually it's only. Is it 2 Yamatos usually with shields?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going for the mothership.
Oh, the mothership dies, but
Now
all
he's
the Marines die
focusing-
too. No
he
carriers.
just loses all of his Marines.
Yeah, exactly. But
He's actually attacking the 4th as well. Ooh, Storm misses. Yeah, but he's forced to retreat regardless. Oh,
Tarrantius needs to find out that there's battlecruisers so he can switch to Tempest right away. He needs Tempest instead of carriers.
yeah, that's very true actually. Okay, so there's Cloak for the ghosts on the way. There's a 2nd armory, but he's not adding on ship plating, I guess.
He's hiding all his battlecruisers in the top left, which is so smart.
Okay, there's ship weapons and he's getting weapon refit.
Yeah,
That's such a strange way to name an upgrade. We'll call it weapon refit so he can use Yamato Cannon. Why don't just call it Yamato Cannon?
Well, there's an interesting history behind that actually, because in the alpha of Wings of Liberty, battlecruisers would be able to get different kinds of weapons. They had a choice of 3, which you could upgrade independently for each battlecruiser. And when you got weapon refit, battlecruisers would be able to choose one of those 3 weapons.
Sick.
But eventually they deleted the rest, and it kept the name.
Okay, so we have 3 ghosts. We have how many ghost academies? Just 1? Oh. But
yeah, it's really for the EMPs. The EMPs are the most important.
Yeah, I was hoping yours gonna.
A man can dream.
I guess this is still really good though.
Yeah, this is really good. because the High Templar really aren't very strong against Battlecruisers. They used to be with their feedback, but Battlecruisers no longer have energy.
Oh wait, he's just gonna teleport right on top of those carriers, isn't? Well, it might not be a good idea because there's Archons underneath it, but yeah, that should be the play right here. But he'll chase them away with the Marines. Okay, nice EMP. Got one more. Whoa, great EMP actually, and bam!
There he
we
goes. All the EMPs, so it's just one. Mato, they're all dying. This is amazing. Optimus, you're my hero.
What happened?
What up? Oh, that mothership just teleported 2 feet. That was not.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
It really needs some repairs there. I think it's. I don't think it's even necessary. There's so much here.
Oh,
I think Jeroen pretty much dropped out of the call. I think you both maybe. Are you still here, guys?
Hello?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay. Yeah, I heard Jeroen very softly.
Yeah, Jeroen is basically gone for now. Oh, Battlecruisers, more Battlecruisers warping in, and that's GG.
This is amazing. Optimus, I love you.
Just warps in 2 Battlecruisers on top of the army, and Tarrantius like, okay, well, that's it for me. I'm out. Pretty cool. Oh, right. I can see there's some buggishness going on in Skype.